Hey, this is Politics with Laura, and I got a good one for you today. I'm gonna have a quick little conversation with my mom and explain to her what's going on over Ukraine. Please see it all the way through because I really drop a whole lot of dimes. And my mommy can't do nothing but love her. We all love our mothers. Check this out. Here it is. Okay, mom. Now, Russia, Putin has sanctioned, well, not Putin, but Russia has sanctioned 25 American citizens, including Ben Stiller and Sean Penn.
Okay.
Yes, Sean Penn.
The big mouth.
Well, yeah, Sean Penn does have a mouth on him.
Yes, he does.
He should have stayed with Madonna. Madonna would have shut his mouth up. She kept him. She kept his mouth shut. However, this is what's being stated in this article. I'm gonna go ahead and read a couple of sections, and then I'm just gonna go off with a free thought.
Okay.
Okay, jump in whenever you feel like it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Hollywood actors were included in a list published by Russian foreign minister alongside high-ranking businesses and politician figures. Now, I looked at it. I don't read Russian. I try to translate it with Google Translator. Google, thank you, but you should have been able to translate the names. Just a thought. Okay, now, the hostile actions of the American authorities, which continues to follow a Russian phobic course, continuing bilateral ties and escalating confrontations between Russia and the United States, will continue to be resolutely rebuffed, the foreign minister said in an accompanying statement. Stiller and Penn have both been vocal in their support of Kyiv since Russia invaded Ukraine in late February. What are your thoughts?
Keep on.
Okay, now, Biden messed up big time. Oh, Biden. It's like Masha. Biden. Yeah, Biden. I'm looking at you. You messed up. All right, Mom. Biden played both ends of the stick. He burned both candles. He burned a candle on both ends. On one hand, he's saying, Putin, we could work this out. Zelensky, we can work this out. But, we still need to see. No, right, there's pure conjecture on my part. I'm just going to say what I think. I believe the U.S. is trying to get rid of Putin.
Okay.
That's why they had all those people there. You had Victoria Nuland, and she was brought in front of the Congress, and she admitted that's what she was doing. She had biochemical labs over there. She had, oh my goodness, what did she have over there? She had everything and a kitchen sink over there in Ukraine.
Okay.
She had that and $30 million for each black lab. The CIA was over there big time. Now, when Putin and Zelensky were able to sit at the table and say, okay, we're going to get and work this out. By that time, the Americans were like anti-Russian. They were pouring out, vodka. Poor Al Jovinskin. I feel, but I like you, Alex, because you were over there putting those goals in those hockey. I really liked you. I didn't like hockey, but I liked you. Man, he was like pulling people's shirts, uppercutting them, just psh, psh. But Biden did too much. He got Americans riled up, and then Zelensky said, "Okay, hey, okay, I'm ready to okay, we're ready. We brokered a deal." But he got Americans too riled up. Go ahead.
Who is behind Biden? He's not doing this by himself.
Oh, no,
Who is his brain?
Biden don't know what day it is.
Exactly. So who is doing it?
The whatever swamp was drained, it came back in.
Okay.
Okay, they put the club down, and it came back in.
All the dirty water.
All the dirty water with a little extra funk and mildew on top.
Right.
Okay. You have these big businesses. Big business runs America. That right there, it's. Biden is simply Biden. You know you're a puppet. We know you're a puppet. You are a figurehead, just like Obama, just like Trump. He went against the grain, and he almost got shot out of the sky a couple of
Can't
times.
say that Biden is worse. He's missing parts in his brain.
He's missing a whole lot. Missing a whole lot. But the thing is this, is that he can't bring it back.
Right.
Whatever little section or time that he had to been able to stop this,
Right.
he couldn't.
Right.
He couldn't. It's done. So now they are fighting. Now, what's sad was yesterday, the day before yesterday, Putin's right-hand man, his daughter, Daria, she died in a car bomb. That was meant for him. Now they're blaming Kyiv. Interestingly enough, Kyiv. Just Kyiv. Now, there are a lot of neo-Nazis in Ukraine. Zelensky knows it. Putin's like, hey, you got to do something with these people. Putin doesn't tolerate a lot of stuff. Say what you want. Some of you call him a criminal, gangster, all this other stuff. Fine, you got your opinion. However, look at what he does. Not what he says, but what he does. He's been going after those neo-Nazis over there. He told Zelensky to clean it up. Look, Ukraine can't even get into NATO because of what's going on there. He can't even get into the EU. Matter of fact, he can't even get into a credit union. That's how bad it is. I mean, it's just...
That's bad.
Yeah, it is. It's rough. It's really rough. And that's what's going on. In a nutshell. I'm not trying to be funny or flippant. So, now Putin, or the minister, the Russian foreign minister, is saying, okay, Sean Penn, you can't come. Because what you're saying these things about Russia, you're making it bad for the Russian citizens in the United States, which is true. Look, you know Americans are yahoos. You say one thing and they can't separate the people from the government.
Right.
They can't. They cannot distinguish. I don't know who's worse. Some of these yahoos are Evan Rachel Wood and Amber Heard. Delusional. Just can't.
I gotta go back to my story. I'll be back.
Okay, my mom leaves me.
Expendable.
Okay. All right, so I went on a little tangent on that right there, but that right there is really what's going on in a nutshell. And, my mother. Okay, so that right there is what was going on as far as the Russian sanctions 25 U.S. citizens, including those two actors. So, please, if you disagree with me, subscribe and tell me why. I'm trying to get to 500, then to 1,000 subscribers. And if you disagree with me, please disagree. Instead of telling me that I'm wrong, just saying, hey, you're wrong, you don't know what you're talking about, point it out so we can have this discussion. I'm trying to be fair on both sides, and I'm trying to make sure that I give the best accurate news that I can. Because one thing that is not being heard, I hear Zelensky's side, and that's just it. It's like a bunch of crickets. But I would like to hear what's going on a Russian side, so that we can give a balance between the two. What's going on is ugly. Oh, it is beyond ugly. And the fact that Ben Stiller and Sean Penn have been banned from a country they haven't stepped foot in tells how much tension there is going on. And it's sad on both sides. And I just wish that Biden would never have done what he did when he told American companies that Russia was going to kidnap them and they weren't safe, even though that the FBI and the CIA did an investigation and said that that isn't true. Go back to my other videos and then you could check that out to see where I show exactly where it says it. I have my receipts, the newspapers. And this one here, it will be in the description. I'm having a little issue with one of my, programs. I'm working with different programs and trying to see which one I want to keep, but I digress on that one. Hey, please like and subscribe, and I thank you very much.